there are so many testimonies of real, authentic people who have real experiences with the Lord Jesus. So, um, the Vatican or whatever did take a lot out of the Bible, but the main message, of course, stands true. God's blood, there's something about that. There's something about his blood. And on the cross, he says, "It is finished." Right before he dies, I guess he says that. Or, like, that means a lot. That means to stop hell earth, in my opinion. I can't see how there can be a hell earth. There was hell earth this whole time that we lived for billions of years, that this earth was on for a million years, and all these ancient civilizations. Earth is hell. And I'd like to think of eternal hell as just imagine all the third world countries suffering every single damn day. Why they even live? Why don't they just, hey, you know what? Instead of living in this trash dump, instead of drinking this really bad water in this horrible village, and instead of, like, surviving being tortured like this, why don't we just kill each other somehow? So Earth was hell for them, and a lot of Earth was hell for me, like way too many times. I mean, when you're a victim, then you're just targeted, and it's not right that nothing ever bad happens to insane abusers. I mean, people take advantage of vulnerable victims, and that's just wrong. And I really do not like motivational speakers saying, "Well, you ask for it." A victim never, ever asks to be hurt. A victim never, ever. Now, it is true that what you say happens to you. Okay. Can happen to you. But, like, for instance, with my husband, I like, he should have died, like, right away. Like, all these people that were my insane abusers in my life, like, really nothing bad ever happens to them. It's like the world just ignores them. It's disgusting to me. So that's my proof that Earth is hell. Evil reigns because of all these insane abusers doing whatever they want. They have no rules. They can do whatever they want. The elite can do whatever they want. Now, they're soulless. They're, I guess they feel bad. I don't know, to the portion. I mean, they're living comfortably, but they still aren't satisfied. They still feel really bad. I did like that guy, Spanish guy, Puerto Rican, testimony. They had anything they wanted and he was unsatisfied. That was a really good testimony. But you don't have to be baptized to be, you don't have to speak in tongues. That doesn't even make any sense. Really doesn't. How does that make you closer to God? Like, and there's just so much wrong. Mediums are okay because it's just discernment of spirits. I don't know about. I mean, astrology is just it's just the world. But the world's wrong. I mean, there's too much wrong in this earth. Just way, way, way too much wrong. And it comes down with victims never ever getting any respect at all. And that's what it comes down to. Like the end result of Earth being hell. A victim never ever getting any any assistance, any respect. I never got it. Like, yeah, you know, like in 2017, I'm around 3 of my haters, right? 3 people hating on me. And they all say that they babysit me? No, I had to babysit them. And they drained me. You know, it's just so insane how backwards. And whatever you see, it's usually the opposite of what's really going on. That, whatever. Who cares? What? That Joe Blow, that Joe Smell. Oh, he's the reason for our whole family to be, you know, in a bad spot. It's all his fault. And they make him out to be the bad guy. And they caused all the anxiety and anger in his life. It's just wrong. I hate this world for, I mean, there's just way too much wrong. And I never had a good year of my life. Not 1 year. I mean, just a comfortable year where I wasn't attacked. Or, you know, wanting to die. I mean, you know, just a normal year. Like, and life shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be. I look at the multimillionaires and billionaires as useless because, man, they don't help out one person. It's like, you have all that, you get all that help. And, I mean, there are some YouTubers still giving out $500. I thought that was great when I saw that today. Instagram. I don't know what date it is. But I believe it's in the last 2 years. Probably. That he just gives up to homeless people and gives them $500. And he particularly gave a black man twice $500. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to get this job, and he's like, you're giving me another $500. I mean, that's the way the church should be. Okay, the Church of God should be doing this. You know, not just him. I don't even know who he is. He says, he sees poor people in the street. He's like, here's $500 for you. And he gives them a little card. It doesn't have anything to do with Jesus. It's just, remember, never give up. The day you give up is the day you die. Wow. Something really bad happened to me, so I gave up. But I had a super bad attitude, but I mean, if you would have just, it all depends on the person's circumstances. And that determines their life. And if you have people working against you 24/7, I mean, my God, you know. 3 haters in my life. And that doesn't include family or the other one. Unreal. No support. Like, I shouldn't have made it in 2017, 2018, 2019, and on and on and on. I should have made it 2016. You know, I shouldn't have made it. 2015, I shouldn't have made it. With all the bad shit. I had way too much bad shit. All the time. 2012. God. I really had way too much really bad shit happen. So your words are your strongest thing. So you do have to say that you forgive fucking all the Hitlers in your life. I forgive you. I forgive you, Hitler. You forgive them. Apologize to them is a verbal good thing to do to your insane enemy. Verbally apologize. Now they're going to attack you and say, oh, yeah, right. And then you hang up the phone. Because you did your job. Because that, okay. Then that goes out to the universe. The universal rules, I guess, don't really apply to victims, huh? I mean, a victim can do good by their insane abuser all 24/7, and what happens to them? Law of attraction doesn't affect them. The universe doesn't care about victims, does it? So maybe I'm against the universe. But our bodies are that awesomely made. We still don't know everything, and very easily the Earth could be hell, and mistranslated into the Bible. Okay, and then I don't like the verse that says hell was made for Satan and his angels, and then somehow they snuck on the earth, and that's a bad thing. Right? So then you have humans. Now you can look at us. Okay, maybe there's an eternal hell for the original fallen angels and Satan. Okay, but you can look at humans as a different way. Okay. They have to be born again to live for eternity forever. They're born into hell earth, right? Well, if they don't get born again to live for eternal, they just disappear. And the Bible does have verses saying, man disappears, and I said that all the time. Man is but a vapor. What does that mean? So, people who are Jesus people find life and stuff. Just, then it depends on the circumstances of people. Like, what's hell for most people? All the time. I mean, and then I guess the rich people aren't satisfied either. So that's sad. That they don't really have a purpose. They're bored. Oh, they're not in survival mode anymore. I have things, and, okay. But I don't have a purpose. And, it's just nice. I would have been one of those, on YouTube, giving away $1,000 to people in the street. Because that's making their day. They can actually get a hotel room for a week and get all, but it would be nice if they could give them like $2,000. I mean, for here, that would be for a month. Because it's so hard to get a place where I'm at. Just too hard. So, well, then you go out west where it's a lot cheaper, and now all the water's poisoned. Well, that's just lovely. Just lovely. All the water's poisoned. It's great. So maybe Jesus will come back this month. I don't really like any other revelation except he'd rather you be hot or cold, but because you're lukewarm, he spits you out of his mouth. And all the churches are lukewarm. Are they going out in the streets giving any of the homeless people $500? Give them $5,000. The ones that were giving them like $10,000 and $20,000 years ago. That was really cool. Giving a homeless person $10,000. Guess what? You made their year. You saved their life. Money answers all things, But then, and then I would say money is the root of all evil, because